I've sat and cut out, these are the mixed grapes, colours for grapes, because I don't want them all one colour. And so you want the darker ones at the back and whatnot. So I've cut a load of grapes out. It's just a page with fruit on. That's those. And then I've got the blueberries, which I've just cut out of another fabric. Sorry, you'll have to excuse my hands. I've been sorting things out. Banana. I couldn't find any fabric that was yellow that was big enough, so it doesn't matter. That I'll put other things on it. That is a plum, but I've got to do another plum open, so I am going to try and do a banana open as well. Then I've got some kiwis, and I'm trying to look at the colours. Oh, fruit. I've got my pears, and I didn't have the right colour pear, but I can colour them afterwards. That's not a problem. So that's going to be the inside. That's going to be a full pear, and then that'll be an inside of a pear laid on the front cover like that. And I'll put the pips in and whatnot. Cherries. So I've done 4 cherries. I might alter the size of a couple of them. Don't know yet. An apple, and then I will need to do an apple section, which is what I was looking for, some different fabric. So I'm going to put all of these to one side for now, and I think we'll do the pear one first because that's more or less ready. I might put some blueberries at the front. I don't need that, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my felt, a grey felt, I think. Yeah, that's going to be that. That's going to be stitched onto that, and then the cover will be on the inside. So I need to leave it, you know, a bit wide. So let me find, where's my pens gone? Oh, not that one. This one will do. So I'm just going to do that. Just a guide for stitching, for cutting, sorry. I'm going to hide the pages inside like that, I think, yeah. So I'm just going to cut this. Now, I'm not bothered about the stitching. I'm not bothered about the colour of the thread I'm going to be using. I want it to be colourful, but I also want to have background, maybe add some lace or something here and there. I don't know till I've put the fruit on. And the fruit I'm going to put on first. Now, I don't ever waste those because they come in handy if you need a strip for something. But the other thing is the covers. So I'm going to do a multi-colour inside. So I've taken all my felts, you see. Now, I need to measure this just so that... let's see. So I'm going to give it a little leave. So 10 centimetres by, oh, I'm going to go 14. So I don't want the pages hanging out. So 10 by 14. So we're going to go 10 here. And I just need, oh God, that's 20, silly fool fee. Yeah. Let's just do this. Like I say, I'm not fussing about it at all. So I'm going to have to do an open orange segment. We're working out. Now, oranges are more or less round-ish, aren't they? And one of them, like I said, going to have an open segment. Oh, oops, I nearly threw that away then. Right, okay. So I'm going to have to use some white to do the open, not white, the peel. Anyway, move this out of the way. And we'll do that like a pie. But I just want to do the orange segment first. So I'm going to cut this, the separation section. And we'll just have to work on it. First of all, I'm going to cut it the same size as the orange. And then I need to skim it down slightly. Oh, save all your bits, because you never know, them bits might come in handy. So I'm just going to skim it a little bit more. I want it slightly smaller, because you want to see the white around the edge, and then you put the orange segments in. Yeah? So like that. And then we'll take hold of this and we'll cut it like a pie. And I don't know how many segments you want, but I'm going to do as many as I can. Sorry, the camera cut out. Why is it just keeps cutting out? I need new batteries again. I suppose I film quite a lot, don't I? Okay, so these now need to be cut into half again. And what I'm going to do is just to trim it down like that. Try and get a nice neat edge. And then cut that off. And I'm going to segment mine like that. So again, let's cut it in half. Trim it down. Like that. That's my open orange segment. Oops. I will make sure that that is tacked down. I'm going to make them a little bit smaller, I think. And that should do for the orange. Like, oops, like that. I'll work it out when I might need to still cut it down a little bit. But that's going to go on there, and then all I have to do is cut another orange out of this one. See, like that. Keep that section, you know it, never know when that'll come in handy. Pips, anything. Only while you were doing your projects. Once you've done your project, you can discard it. Okay, so that is going to be done like that on a page, I think. And I'm going to put that onto this one. So, first of all, I need to stitch all of my pages together. So, I'm going to do the pink one on first. Oops. I'm then going to go orange. I'm then going to go grey. I can trim it all off afterwards. White. Brown. And that's it. And I just need to do that down the middle. So I've got my needle and thread ready. I'm just going to use plain white cotton. Yeah, now hang on, because we want to make sure we've got this right. And that one is a little bit long for me. Come on, mate. Oops. I think what I'm going to do is just to draw the line and make sure that I get this right. So I need a... Why can I never find my white pen? Oh, let's have a look. Just... Oh, I'll do a silver one then. Oh, it ain't fast. So 20, so we've got 10. Just so I can see it. Like that. I don't want to press too hard because I know what will happen. Okay, so I'm just going to put them all together like that. Pick them up. And I am going to start in the middle. I'm going to leave a bit of cotton on the outside. Like that. And just for now, I'm going to do bigger stitches. And I'm not going right to the end. I'm going to turn it over like that. Come back. Like that. Do the stitch in the middle of those two. Do the wide stitch. I'm not stitching to the end, but I am going to come back on this one to where I put in that little stitch. That'll do. And I'm going to take that back through like that. I'm not fussed, we're going to cover this. And I'm just going to tie a little knot in that. But that's holding them stitches, the pages for me. I don't know, I missed that one then. And just... I did have the glue gun on. I did. It didn't work. All this time I'm waiting for it. Anyway, so... I'm not fussed about that. Like I say, we can tidy all of this up, but I might put laces and trims on it as well. It's a bit crooked, but I'm not fussed about that. It will fold over, see, like that. So we're going to start, and I said I was going to do the dark grey, didn't I, for the front cover, but we'll do that in a minute. What I'm going to do, that's a little bit, can pull that maybe, that'll do, like that. Let's start with this one. So my first, that's going to be the front cover, so we have to turn that over. And I'm going to decorate this one first. Now, I don't want the orange near the orange. Silly. I don't need it. I'm going to put the cherries on first, I think. And I've cut them ready. It's just, where do you want them? So I'm going to have, in fact I only want one pair there, one pair of cherries. Right, okay, now while I'm waiting for the glue gun, I'm just going to cut some thread and tack those down. Maybe I should have done the pages first. That probably would have been a better idea, but I wanted to make sure that I got them exactly where I needed them to go. So I'm just going to remove that one and we're going to put this one on first. Now, I'm not fussed about this at the back. And I'm just going to do an overstitch all the way around. It doesn't have to be neat. Well, you want it to be neatish, you know, but it's like a blanket stitch all the way around. I'm not actually sure if they call it a blanket stitch, this one. I think the blanket stitch is the square-ended one, isn't it? But call it an overstitch then. I don't want sewers to come on and start going, we don't care on this channel. As long as we can see what we're doing. And, you know, we relatively know what we're doing and what things are called. But folks, you know, doesn't matter if you make a mistake by calling something wrong. You soon correct yourself later on, I'll tell you. Oh, I dropped it. Don't go away. I'm trying to film, there's always somebody making a noise. A guy over the road's hoovering his bloody car. He's had all day to do it, so he chooses now, when it's gone cool. And I've held off from filming because I know folk are busy during the day. Oh well, hopefully it'll be fine. Yeah, it might have been better if I'd done it before putting the pages together, but hey ho. I like the challenge. Okay, so now we need the, where did I put it? There. This one. So I'm stab myself then. And then just for this, because you're going to cover this with another thing, it doesn't matter. Don't let it go through. I'm just picking up the fabric. Like that. Okay, I've probably got enough thread just to put the other one on. And we're gonna pop this over here. Like that. If I had this right under my face, I could see what I'm doing, but I can't. I'm working at an angle and it hurts the neck. It's awkward as well. But I'm going to get Raymond to try and, again, it's because I changed the room round. I'm going to get him to try and fix the camera up and everything so that it's above me, but I don't want my head in the way when I'm filming. Now cherries will generally be shiny. I'm going to add a little bit of shine by using the fabric, the thread. And so what I'm going to do is just come up here, and then I'm just going to I should look at my needles, how they're bending. With all the use they get. Shall we get that little shine on it? There. We might just bring that over a little bit actually. And again, we're just going to do it on this side as well. Now, in these kits that you've bought, you lot, I know you're going to love them, but there is enough in there to do something like this. You know? And I hope that you make yourselves like a little pin book or something. Well, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? And then to do that, I wrap mine round, twist it, pull in this finger and push in the thumb. Wrap it round, twist it and pull. You get your knot. Right, so I don't just want oh god, here we are. I don't just want those, we've got to make a stem. So, I do have some dark green here, and although I want a brown, might use the brown. Let's just see. And they've got to go like that, which I can cut like that. Let's just see. And they join together, don't they? You normally get a pair of like that. That's fine. I'm happy with that. Now, I'm going to couch that down. Now, if you, some people don't know what I mean by couching. Let me just see. What thread do I have? I'm going to use a different thread, actually. So I'm going to change my needle. we'll couch it down with that brown, then you can see it. And I've started to put all my threads on these little things. It's so much easier than having them loose, which I have. Right, couching down means you lay something on your project and then you stitch over it and it couches it down. So you're not actually going through the thing itself, just the fabric it's laid on. So I'm only taking small bits. Let's do this one first. I'm going to come up at the side. Where's the needle gone? Let me just take that one off for now. I'll put this one on first. Okay, I might have to do it this way. Right, so I've laid that on and then I'm couching it down. Now, the first stitch I'm going through the base because you don't want it to come off, do you? Once you've, you don't want it to slide out. And then I'm going to come up the other side of it and again go down the middle and that will definitely couch that in place. And hold that, it won't pull out. So at the bottom section I'm going to couch that in place. Yeah, and I'm just going to do another one at the side of it. Again, I'm just going to couch that in the middle, to be honest. Now I can couch this down. I'm going to bend mine a little bit. So you come up one side of the stem, make sure that's pushed towards it, and then go the opposite end, the opposite side I mean. And that's called couching. See, like that. Now this light is pretty bad at the moment. I haven't got a light on, but the light outside because it's mid-afternoon. But this will probably look totally different in the morning. See? And that's couched that in. Now at the end, I am going to go through the middle of the stalk and hold that in, come up that side and go down there. Now I'm going to keep that going, excuse me, because I've now got to put this piece in. And I want to make sure it fits. So that's going to get couched onto there. Okay, we're going to do another stitch here. Go the other side. Go down a little bit. And then come up through the top of the stalk. Couch the top bit down. On the actual fabric itself, I mean. And then go either side. Sorry, I hope you're seeing this. Now, I'm going to tuck that just in there, I think, like that. Now couch that down inside. And there you go. Now for this one, I just want to add, not too much. I might put things, little flowers around. I'm not sure. See, they look like butterflies. I actually like that. You see them little flowers? I can couch them down onto my project. Miniature fair's coming up shortly, folks, which Joanne and I have got our tickets already. Remember, Julie and I used to go to it.